Hey y'all, it's Erin from the Underground Railroad. You are tuning in to another great show on the Four Eyed Radio Network. To listen to more of this show and other great shows, tune into www.foureyedradio.com.
That's right, kids. This is your good pal, Steve-O from 4i Radio Network. I'm here to talk about a great person. Now, think about it. Who are you going to call when your logo looks like shit? You want a kick-ass logo. You want people to see your logo and go, you know what? That's an awesome logo. I wonder who did that logo. Well, I'll tell you who could do your logos for you. Check out Raven Designs. Special care of your work. Special inquiries, check her out. She's got everything. Ravencruise.com is the place to go because you want a kick-ass logo. You want to stand above the rest. I guarantee it. You hear this song in the background, you know these guys have a kick-ass logo. It's a recognizable logo, and I guarantee it if Raven was back in that time period, she probably would have made it for them. And they would have been like, hells yeah, people know who we are because we got Raven Designs behind us. Check out Ravencruise.com if you want a kick-ass logo for business cards. Maybe you want to put it on a car. These guys did. Maybe you want to put it on your building. You want something kick-ass. You want something that people can see and just go, this is awesome. Check out ravencruise.com. And you know what? Do it. Do it right now. You got nothing else going on for you right now. Get a kick-ass logo. Check out her artwork, ravencruise.com.
And blood, hates and love make up this human.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Arcade Brothers. Woo woo. How can I go about and say this? Okay, well, I am Steve-O, and right now I am Steve-O because Kyle has decided to take a leave of absence. I don't know if he'll be coming back to Arcade Bros and or Longbox Cast. He said he needed some time to himself. He wanted to work on other projects, and more power to him, and that's good. Based on my track record, failed relationships, and now my brother leaves. So things aren't looking too good for the Steve man, I guess. But Kyle, hopefully everything's going well, and do what you need to do, you know. So this is going to be a solo episode. Right now I have talked to a bunch of people, hopefully in the network, that we will have some guest co-host with the episodes until I can find a permanent co-host and or co-host. I'm open to actually having more than just one other person on this show as well, and also for Long Box Cast. I might take a page out of 12A's book and maybe see if any comic book fans out there and or video game female fans are out there and get you guys on the show as well. See if we can also get the perspective of everybody else. But without further ado, Matthew Renfro doesn't like that Steve-O, me, messed up his saying from the last week's episode. So I apologize, Matthew. You can find me at www.arcade-bros.com, part of the 4i Radio Network, The Fern. For more information, visit 4iradio.com. To listen to the show, you can find us at 4iradio.com, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace, BlackBerry Podcast, Blueberry Podcast, Miro Guide, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, SoundCloud, and Player FM. Also, this podcast is brought to you by Raven Designs, illustrates and designs that fit your personality. For samples and inquiry, visit ravencruise.com. I will also say definitely check out Raven Cruise because already she designed our business cards and our logo, and they are looking phenomenal. So definitely go ahead and check that out. Big news actually hit the airwaves today. Well, not airwaves, but this is actually being released today on April 8th of 2014. So as soon as I get this done, basically edit it, boom, throw it on the thing, and you guys will listen to it. But yes, actual nonstop news. Nintendo released a huge press release today announcing finally release dates for the Super Smash Bros. Video game for the Nintendo Wii U and for the 3DS. The 3DS actually is going to be coming out in the summer of 2014, while everybody with a homemade console of the Nintendo Wii U will actually have to wait until winter. So definitely I will be picking this game up when it comes out in the summer because I don't know if anybody know this, but Smash Bros. Is kind of my thing. I kind of dominate in that game. Now, I'm not trying here to brag. Now, don't get me wrong. There are people who kick ass at many different video games. There are the Call of Duty people. There are the Gears of War. There are the Halo fanatics that can dominate. And you know what? I will give that to you. I am not going to lie. I suck at Halo Online. I suck at Call of Duty Online. But Smash Bros., I'll kick your ass. Like, I will dominate you. I will destroy you with fucking Jigglypuff. So don't even try. You want to step into the ring, my friend? Prepare to get spanked. I'm not very good at a lot of things. We've noticed that throughout podcasts. You can listen to me. I am not very well at anything a lot. I barely can do comedy. I barely can do impersonations, and I barely can get my shit together. But Smash Bros. Is the one thing in my life, apparently, that I can actually win at. So I will be looking forward to that game. Other news that's coming before we dive into the meet and greet and all this good stuff in the gaming community, we do have some shout-outs. I'm probably going to butcher a lot of these names. These are from Twitter, so these are new followers on Twitters. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a shout-out. We have at Corana Nova. Fuck that up already. Corana Nova 571. We also have at One Last Survivor. We have at David_Gibbo. We have Reddit Zelda. At Let Gamers Unite. At Club_Sega. Sandwich Turtle. At CG Expo. Thank you all for following us. We'll make sure to follow you back and get that thing going. What have I been playing this week? Well, I finally beat Infamous, the whole Infamous game, and I'm working on number 2 now. I will say this, Infamous still sucks. Horrible piece of shit of a game. I wish Sucker Punch would fucking get their shit together, because I don't know how Second Son is right now. I'm playing the sequel to it, Infamous 2, and right off the bat, I will give them this. The graphics are a lot better. Cole's voice has changed. Everything else is still. What I don't like about this game is I became evil. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to be evil in the first game, and I'm going to continue being evil in the second game. And they're really just trying to make you good in this one. Like, they're pushing you towards good. Instead of just letting you make decisions on your own, they're like, oh, you should really do this, or you should really do that, or, oh, I wouldn't do that, Cole. I'm like, you know what? The game should realize that if you are bad, if you have made the decision from the first game, just fuck it, let it go, let me be bad. Don't pull this, try to sugarcoat and make me go back to the good side. I'm going to be a dick in Infamous 2. I like being a dick in Infamous 1. It made me want to play the game because the game is shit. I'm just going to come out and say it. I hate Infamous. I hate Infamous so much that I have a feeling when I die and go to hell, if hell exists, then my hell is going to be having to sit on the couch, and I have a PlayStation 3, and nothing else to do. I'm not even going to be tortured. All Satan's going to do is have GameFly keep sending me Infamous and Infamous 2. That's all he's going to be sending me, those games. And as soon as you get done with it, you beat it again, and over, and that's going to be my hell for eternity. That's how much I hate this game, and I know exactly how it's going to end for me. Yes, so that's how it goes. I did so happen, though, I went out last week, and I finally purchased myself an Xbox One. The 2 games I picked up for it was Tomb Raider High Definition, or Defined Edition, I should say. Basically, pretty much plays like the original Tomb Raider that was the reboot of the series last year. Actually came out, I believe, in April or March of last year as well. Since I have lost my copy, pretty much, this is why I don't lend out games. I'm very weary of lending out games. So Matthew, if you are listening to this, I will hunt you down for that South Park game if you decide not to return it. I know he's good for it, and I'm really not trying to post it on him. This is actually for another individual who probably doesn't even listen to the show anymore. I've probably pissed them off to... this is what I do. I'm poison, people. I am poison. This is why people leave and don't care. That should be my new gamer tag, is Steve is Poison, because that's pretty much the gist of it. But basically, I don't lend out games anymore because I probably will never see them again for whatever reason. So I picked this one up, played it. I'm almost done with it. I actually did a lot better this time around because I kind of figured out where I was going, and the controls seem to be a lot smoother, I think. I don't know if it's because of the Xbox One controller or the controller is actually designed and the gameplay is just a lot smoother. So... don't know. Also I was able to pick up the one that comes with Titanfall. That game is amazing. I'm not just saying this because I feel that I hate playing online games a lot when it comes to corridor shooters. I don't like playing with a bunch of random people. I like playing with my friends. I like having fun. I like enjoying the game. Whether I win or lose, I like to enjoy the game. But getting killed off in Halo and Call of Duty and having a 12-year-old tell me how much I suck and how he rapes my mom every night and he's going to skull fuck me, really not my cup of tea. Really not my cup of tea. Might be other people's cup of tea, but personally, I don't like when 12-year-olds try to tell me how they're going to rape my mother and fuck me in the eye socket. I don't know about you, but that's not how I like to spend my Saturday nights. And you really can't talk to a 12-year-old because a 12-year-old doesn't know shit. And it's just a sad mess. And to get into an argument with a 12-year-old, it's like, no offense, being fucking retarded. It doesn't matter if you win or lose the argument. Guess what? You're still fucking retarded. But yeah, we'll get back to Titanfall. Titanfall is amazing, though. There's so much you can do with this game now. It was the two guys who actually left Infinity Ward and created this game, and they did a phenomenal job. Now, what it is a campaign game, and there's online play, but the campaign is a PvP, so player versus player matchup, basically. There is level up. There is perks. Every time you level up, you upgrade your character. You get new titans. You unlock new abilities, which is really kind of cool. You get this gun in the game called a smart pistol, which kind of locks on to multiple people, and you can fire it off and take out like a slew of characters, if you will. I will say this. I did not suck the first time, but I also wasn't badass. I did pretty good, actually, for jumping into people who were almost at level 30 and me playing at level 1. I did get to level 5, so I got that going for me now. But I do want to play more of this game. I hope more people pick it up. I would like to play with you. Now, if you do want to play with me, you can add me to Xbox One. It's the same as my 360 gamer tag, School Days, SKOOLDAZE 069. Also, if you want, I'm going to start doing a Twitch channel as well. My account is School Days 069, same exact way as I spelled it for my Xbox gamer tag. And hopefully I'll be putting together a Arcade Bros channel where I can start playing some gameplay and getting you guys a feel for stuff, and actually maybe commentating on things like is this game's a good game to buy? How do I feel about it? I might do first pop and play where I'll pop a game in, start playing it, and start giving you the rundown of how I feel about the game so far. What do I think? Is there potential? Should this be a buy? Should it not be a buy? I did sign up for GameFly, so I have a feeling there will be a lot of games coming my way soon where I can start giving you guys recommendations, because I know with the new systems that are out right now, there isn't a whole lot of games really for it. There's Titanfall, and there's basically a lot of remakes like Rayman Legends, Tomb Raider, the Metal Gear Solid game came out, but I've already heard from multiple people that this game is pretty much a rental. Do not even attempt to buy this game. No matter how cheap it is. And there's just other games. I mean, to be throwing out $60 every week to try to get a brand new game to build my collection back up, I'm going to kind of wait. I want to wait on games that I'm going to be excited about, that I definitely want to jump on to. One of these games that I am excited to play is Thief, but the only problem is it's gotten really bad reviews. I haven't read any of the reviews. I just want to kind of dive in and, take it for my, myself, how I personally feel about it. So hopefully that one will be coming my way as well, and I can talk about it. Now, one of the biggest things that just came out is Amazon Fire TV shows the first game. This is a little video that I'm going to sync up right now, so take a peek. It's called Sub-Zero. Okay, so that game is called Sub-Zero. So we all did hear about Amazon basically making their own gaming system soon. Taking a look at it, this basically kind of looks like an Oh Yeah game. Graphics are okay. Gameplay looks pretty mediocre. It doesn't look like anything like, oh my god, this is the reason to buy an Amazon video game system at this point. It does have some cool features such as leveling up your weapons, leveling up your armor. It's like a third person, kind of like Gears of War, maybe an RPG kind of aspect. But this is a game that, granted, with the new consoles that just came out and what the graphics look like, this doesn't look that great. I'm not saying that graphics make the game, but this kind of almost looks like maybe a better version of maybe GameCube graphics, PlayStation 2 graphics. So the graphics really aren't the best right now. I'm kind of hoping that maybe they'll improve. We'll find out. But this was the first release trailer. I'll put this up on the Facebook page for you guys to check out and rate it yourself. Tell me what you think. Let me know if you think I would go out and get one, or is this one of these consoles that are pretty much going to come and go and maybe not deliver. I'm going to go with maybe not deliver unless you show me something else. Granted, it is a brand new game. You are giving me something that another console might not have. So we'll see what happens. But best of luck to you, Amazon. I'm glad everyone else is jumping into the video game software. Speaking of which, I want to start a Kickstarter for the Arcade Bros console. Play as me, fighting a bunch of other consoles. I don't know. But this is good news. Grand Theft Auto 5 online heist and story DLC coming soon, says Rockstar. So obviously, if you've gotten Grand Theft Auto 5, they've actually been releasing a lot of DLC content for Grand Theft Auto 5, and a lot of it's been free, which I've actually been very happy about. I think it's a great idea. They're just trying to get as many people in. Now, if you haven't played Grand Theft Auto Online, I highly recommend it. It's loads of fun, getting together with your friends, especially if you get a group of them together and just drive around, especially with the huge money they gave to everybody after all the little problems they had. And they were just like, here's a shit ton of cash. Go ahead and buy some. I was able to buy like an apartment, got a couple of cars, some bikes, new clothing and stuff like that. It was even cool. You could even change your entire character's outlook at that point in time if you wanted to, which I thought was really cool. Yes, I took a page out of Matthew's book and I made myself a woman. So it's kind of funny running around and just having guys be like, hey, what's up, baby? I'm like, I'm a guy. So, or in fact, me going, I am Guilford Godfrey. I'm trying to play a game here. Could you get off my nutsack? So that kind of fun stuff. But yeah, I think this is a great idea. We'll see what happens. I like the idea of you pulling off jobs with your friends already online. So I think adding a heist kind of aspect to it and doing some more kind of cool stories added to the because Grand Theft Auto 5 was an amazing game. I am looking forward to what they're planning on doing with Grand Theft Auto 6. Heck, I'm just surprised if they just, with the next-gen consoles, they just make a Trevor game. Grand Theft Trevor, you should just call it that, because I would play that character for the rest of the gaming series. So yeah, so that should be some pretty good news, especially since consoles are kind of going the wayside, The next gen, I have a feeling, I don't know if there's going to be games made for Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 by the end of this year. I mean, granted, we do have one big push still with Watch Dogs, but I don't know how I feel about Watch Dogs right now. Don't get me wrong, the game was looking phenomenal, and then they released the new trailer. Now, I don't know if they're releasing the trailers of the low-res games, such as 360, PlayStation 3, even Wii, all that kind of stuff, but the game does not look as good as it did at E3, I will say that, and you know what? I'm allowed to have that opinion because it really doesn't. It looks like, hopefully it does well, because this is a game that everyone's been pushing for. And to me, it just seems like this might be one of those games where you delayed it way too much, and now you're finally giving it to us. It might just suck. So, hopefully it does well, because it's one of those games that I'm looking forward to buy for the next console. I'm just all like, I have an Xbox One. I want to get Watch Dogs. I think that would be a fantastic game. So we'll see what happens. But a lot of people have been ranting and raving about the new Mario Kart trailer. So we're going to go ahead and play that for you. The graphics on this game look phenomenal, I will say that. They've been saying it's the best looking Wii game to date right now, and even though it's in the Mario Kart style, the game looks fantastic. Finally seeing a Mario Kart in HD graphics. You were just seeing Mario race down the raceway, and his mustache was like blowing like with the wind and stuff, so a lot of cool stuff. I like the way your vehicle's going to be able to do shit. Just all the cool aspects of this game. So this is coming out in May, I believe. I don't know if it's early May or late May, but this should be a fun game to play. I'm especially waiting for the online mode of this game. I can't wait for seeing how well Nintendo does with that, because last time they did like a code, and I really never played with anybody online. I tried to play Smash Bros. Brawl online with Wii, and it was just horrible. So hopefully their online community gets a lot better, especially with more online gaming. But this game looks phenomenal. The characters look really defined. The HD graphics look fantastic. The tracks look like a lot of fun. It looks like a traditional great Mario game. I'm kind of hoping it does a lot better than the Wii Mario game. The only problem I had with the Wii Mario game was the fact that the multiplayer was horrible. You couldn't just play 4 of your friends together. You had to play against, everybody, which was weird. But, yeah, I figured I'd give you a little taste of that. I know I'm going to post this again onto the Facebook page. I know you can't see it, so I'm just kind of describing it, but it looks really good. The screenshots have been coming out, and a lot of people have just been ranting and raving about how great this game is looking. And I've always been a Super Mario Kart fan. Fuck, I still have the original one for the Super NES, for crying out loud. So once I get my bachelor pad, people, I'm going to be hooking that up in the living room. We're going to have a Mario Kart party or something. Probably not, because no one's going to come over, as usual. Anyways. So diving into more video game news. This is another story. Now, we've heard this off and on and off. It's more of a video game / movie food, but it looks like Microsoft just announced a Halo digital free project. Ridley Scott and David Zucker, Naked Gun and Scary Movie are involved. Let's see how great that goes. I think that was my phone. Kind of a cool little Zelda thing. Don't know who's actually... oh, of course, no one... yeah, I'll get to that right away. Anyway, sorry, yeah, I should have put my phone on vibrate silence, and I don't, and now, boom. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like we're finally going to get a Halo movie. I don't know. It seems so weird to me. This movie has been off and on, and of course there was the rumor that the Halo movie was being made, and then the project was scrapped, and instead we got District 9 was the outcome of the movie. So let's figure this out. If it's getting made, it's getting made. If it's not getting made, I heard there was even talks about maybe a TV show. I don't know. To me, it's just you know what? Just leave it as a gaming franchise. I've not seen a successful video game movie for a long time. I can't remember one that I watched that was okay, did a pretty good job. I just don't see the point of it anymore. Me on the bright side, I would be saying if Nintendo wanted to, they would be like, hey, Pixar, get a Super Mario Brothers movie together. Boom. Just made you guys a multi-billion-dollar. Just add me to the credits as created idea from this guy because I'm awesome, So, yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Of course, I just told you about the Super Smash Bros. Release dates as well. I also want to talk about, now this is really not video game news, but this does affect the podcast community. And I figure since this is a solo episode, it might be a really short episode. I'm almost pretty much running down the wire. So I'm going to talk about this thing that Adam Carolla is doing right now. Is called the with his Fund Anything / patent trolls. Basically, is if you haven't heard, Adam Carolla basically is getting sued by these patent trolls. Now, these patent trolls have come out and said that they created pretty much the idea, the concept of everything of podcasting. And I really want to talk about it because this is a big deal because they are coming after him. And if they don't come after him, if they come after him and they win, they're going to start coming down the line. Now, 4i Radio Network really isn't that huge of, a network as Adam Carolla, The Nerdist, Kevin Smith's Smodcast. But if these guys fail, it's like the front lines. If these guys fail, these guys get destroyed. These guys get, they have to pay money for these patent trolls. They're going to start coming after everybody. And this sucks because I like giving you guys free content, and I like just talking and, being passionate about stuff that I love and being able to share it with you guys. And I like that you guys listen to the show. And, I don't know how many listeners we actually get. We do get numbers back, but it's like I don't really see interaction from the fans as much as probably Nerdist, Carolla, and Kevin Smith does. I would hope to finally get to that one day where you guys can feel like you can drop me a line and we can chit-chat and all that kind of good stuff. But you know what? I still like entertaining people, and I still like giving out these free, podcasts. But if these guys fail and these patent trolls start coming down the line, I mean, we're going to have to start charging you guys for a podcast. Now, granted, this probably wouldn't happen within the next, couple of months. This is going to be a long, drawn-out thing. But without further ado, I'd like to give you, I'm going to play the video that Adam Carolla put together on his website, the Fund Anything / patent trolls. Just tell me what you think, and take it away, Adam.
Hi, I'm small business owner Adam Carolla. I'm standing in my studio. I built this studio. Actually, we all kind of built this studio because you guys supported me and my podcast, and we started a nice, small business with a handful of friendly employees who aim to please. Unfortunately, they're guys called patent trolls. What do? Honestly, I still don't know. They buy up patents, and then they use them to get money out of businesses. And in this case, a podcast, a small podcast. Well, normally people settle up with these guys because it's so expensive to fight these guys in court. Well, guess what? We're going to circle the wagons, band together, and come out throwing punches. Here's my plan. We all band together, all the podcasts, because remember, if I go down, well, then your favorite podcast is going down next, and we're going to all fall like dominoes. But if we all unify and stand and fight together, we can beat the trolls. And we can't do it alone. We need your support. Go to fundanything.com / patent troll, and let's smash the trolls.
Strong words, Adam. Strong words. Thank you for stopping by the studio. Yeah, I can't even fake that. But no, I do feel this is a big thing. So go ahead, check out Fund Anything / patent trolls, and go ahead and donate. Donate whatever you can. I know I'm going to donate. I don't know if anybody else on the network are going to donate, but I think we are going to kind of make maybe some bumpers and get the word out about this, because if this does shit hits the fan basically, and they were able to sue Adam Carolla for finally sustaining a lifestyle, which I know a lot of us on the network would love to be doing this for a living. I would love to have a morning show. I would love to be entertaining you people every day that I can and stuff like that, even though I know I have the most annoying voice in the world. But this does affect us, and this does affect this community, the podcasting community, I feel, in a big bad way. So go ahead, donate, and let's fight these fucking trolls, man. Let's you know what, Adam Carolla, man, you can have my axe, you can have my sword, and you can have my justice, because we'll take out these patent son of a bitches. You fucking trolls. I'll take you out one at a time. I'll beat you senseless like I did my son, Indiana Jones Jr. You think you can fuck with me? You can't. Because this is Sean Connery, and I don't take shit from nobody. I don't even know where I'm going with that, but so definitely check it out, fundanything.com/patent troll. I'm going to go ahead and I threw the link up onto, I think, the Socially Awkward page, but I am going to get the word out. This is a thing I think we all should talk about. We'll probably talk about it, I think, on the Socially Awkward show on Friday. So definitely check it out. I think it's a big deal and all this good stuff. I do apologize again. This might be a really short episode, so what I'm going to probably bring it down now, since I got the message across of pretty much everything, and with all the bad news that's happened so far, and hopefully some good can come out of it. But for the record, here we go. In closing, the upcoming game releases, we have Final Fantasy for the PS4 in 2014, Destiny, PS4, Xbox One, and PC will be coming out September 14th, 2014, Watchdog, Xbox One, PS4, PlayStation 3, Wii U, Xbox 360, and the PC should be released on May 27th of 2014. Super Smash Bros. For the Wii will be released of winter of 2014, so winter is coming. I just got done watching third season of Game of Thrones, so can I get off this? What the fuck, man? That Red Wedding, like what? Okay, spoilers at first. If you have not watched Game of Thrones Season 3, skip this right now. I'm just going to be talking about one episode, but what the fuck? Does everybody just hate the Starks? Like, I think Tony Stark, Iron Man, needs to show up in this business and just start fucking shit up, because I'm just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? And then what I like is when I go to talk about it, like, people are just like, oh, they got other Starks still in the family. I'm like, yeah, but they're very few and far between. All right? It's not like every other fucking faction in that goddamn show that has like 1 billion people. And I don't know how I feel about the Mother of Dragons right now. This kind of season, she's been kind of a cunt. And I am going to say that. She's been kind of a cunt. Don't get me wrong, she's done some ballsy-ass moves and stuff like that, but she still has this fucking cunt attitude right now, which I'm not on board with. So, get your shit together, Mother of Dragons, or you will be one of those people that I do want to see get fucking killed. So, but anyways, fuck, god damn it. No one likes the Starks. And I thought the Moonies were a bad name. At least I'm not the Starks. Jesus Christ. Anyways, we have Kingdom Hearts, which has been probably pushed back to 2015. Mario Kart 8, which will be coming out in May. Elder Scrolls Online will be coming out for the PC April 4th, but it should be released on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, I believe, in June. We also have Wolfenstein: The New Order. That actually is coming out on May 28th or May 30th. I'm not sure, but it is coming out in May. And X for the Wii U is still to be decided in 2014. I would ask a Get Gaming question of the week, but due to the fact that no one cares. So, in fact, better yet, this Get Gaming question of the week will be asking, if you could co-host Arcade Bros with me, why do you think you would be a best fit? Don't forget to use the Get Gaming hashtag as well as that, and find us on Twitter at arcade_bros. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Stephen Mooney Jr.'s. And also, don't forget to visit our website at arcade-bros.com. So, yes, next week, Get Gaming Question of the Week. If you live in the Arizona area and you would like to actually try out for Arcade Bros, I'm holding auditions. And it looks like I could actually fill maybe not 1 but 2 seats if it's a good fit. Male, female alike. If you're a video game enthusiastic and you think you got the 8 bits for it, then go on and hit me a line. Don't forget to check out all the other great shows on the 4i Radio Network. And again, really small podcast. I have a feeling Long Box Cast is going to be the same, but just got to keep on trucking. So until next time, kiddos, you got to keep on gaming.
This has been another fine production of the 4i Radio Network. For more great shows, check out www.4iradio.com. I was Iago, you know that, right?